at Hop City Craft Beer and Wine with Kraig Torres, the owner here, and Kraig is also a member of the Beer Experience, and want to thank Kraig for having us out today, and just tell us a little bit about your store here.
Absolutely, Don. Hey, thanks for coming out. So Hop City is a mecca for craft beer here in the Southeast, with over 1,700 different beers on the shelves every day of the year. In fact, last year alone, we had almost 2,200 different beers with seasonals and limited releases. So we do a couple things differently than a lot of other places. First and foremost, we sort everything by style. So we have a Belgian section, everything in that section, well over 350 choices, all with the other Belgian beers. The IPAs and Pale Ales, they're separated, they're with the other IPAs and Pales. And what it allows that customer to do is, instead of looking at a brand and seeing what they want within a brand, they can choose within a style. And that way they can truly compare apples to apples.
Very organized store Kraig has here, and y'all do as well some homebrewing supplies, and
we do. Absolutely, Don. We have everything you would ever need to homebrew, all the equipment, all the ingredients. We keep 43 different adjunct grains in stock all the time, all the yeast from Y yeast, all the hops, and that's our favorite part of the job, really, is to put recipes together and help people get their homebrew on.
So we're actually going to be doing a tasting tonight over across the street at Octane, and this is a tasting that Kraig sponsors. Is it weekly that y'all do the
Every
Thursday?
week, every single Wednesday.
Or Wednesday, excuse me, yeah.
5:30 to 7. It's always a different brewer, and thanks to Don tonight, we're going to taste through some St. Peter's out of the fine country of England.
Kraig, you want to walk us around the store a little bit and show us a few goodies that you got on the shelves?
It would be my pleasure, Don. Let's go. Don, over here in the Belgian section, I have a couple of real favorites. I'm a big fan of Belgian-style IPAs. I think a lot of folks are. We see the American brewers absolutely exploring that style left and right. But there's a couple of them that are true Belgian beers that just blow me away. One of them is the Hop Rooter. Love it, can't get enough of it. Another is the Buffalo Bitter.
The Buffalo Bitter, I've not had that one.
Fantastic. Mildly hoppy Belgian-style pale ale.
Okay. What brewery is that?
Van den Bosch.
Van den Bosch.
Yes, Van den Bosch.
Cool. So, I'm going to have to try that next time, Kraig. Yeah.
I don't know if I would have remembered that.
Yeah. Van den Bosch.
And then, of course, my all-time favorite is the Oublanchouf. It's not a hard beer to find at craft stores, but it's just sort of an oldie but a goodie. I love it.
Yeah, it's got that nice yeast character and the bottle conditioning that the Belgians are famous for, but then kick it up a notch with some American-style hopping, you know.
I describe it as a banana apricot smoothie, just with the nice fruit character and that really pleasant hop backbone.
That's a great description. It's just a lot of that beer like that. Yeah.
Especially
on a hot day.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Having a catchphrase for a beer never hurts. So. Cool. Let's head this way and we'll go into the American section.
All right.
Here on the front shelf of Hop City are all our new arrivals, so anything that's fresh into the state usually spends a week or two here on the front shelf. A couple of my favorites on the front shelf. Seasonal favorite was going to be Founder's Double Trouble. Comes out about this time every year.
That's a good one, yeah.
And we've recently discovered, recently added to our estate, the Lost Abbey lineup. So big fan of Lost Abbey.
Yeah, Tommy Arthur's beers are
he's
phenomenal.
He's a genius.
Yeah.
The Red Barn was probably my favorite of those. It's the one I hadn't had before it hit the state, and it's a saison, very true Belgian-style saison, very crisp and dry. Loved it, and it's a low-gravity beer, but it doesn't make it bad.
That's great. And then what's the really big one that they have?
The Ten Commandments is one of their big one. Of course, the Angel Share.
The Angel
also,
Share, yeah, that's what I was thinking of, yeah.
Both are monstrous beers, a lot thicker.
Some
and
oak aging going on there.
Oak aged and definitely ready for the cellar. So they can hold up for years.
That's great. Kraig, I wish we had all day to spend here with you. You've got such a great selection of beer. I mean, we could get lost in this store and spend hours and hours, but looks like we're gonna have to head over to our tasting across the street and get that going. But we really want to thank you very much for having us out, and thanks a lot.
Well, thanks, Don, and let's go have a beer together.
Absolutely, that sounds great.
All right,
yeah.
We're out.
Cheers.